Liverpool are perfect. They're one of the favorites. Real Madrid is saying, what's up? Asensio with a superb goal. Conte is a fraud because Inter have actually managed to go through the groups. Ajax. Should be looking at Ajax as well. Messi and Mbappe say, what's up? And why did anybody doubt that Atletico freaking Madrid would say, what's up? And is Griezmann that dude? He's in that dude. He's in that dude. Don't worry, he's not that. Yo, here we are, man. I'm joined here by Hassan to give me the beautiful, lovely Liverpool perspective, man. So let's just even open things up right now, man, and talk about Origi. Now, look, when AC Milan went up in our game, man, I was like, okay, it's all well and good and so forth, but you are facing a top team. You're facing a top team and you're facing a team who you know that these guys can say what's up. And I said this before, and I know that you're going to come with some kind of a jinx or something, Hassan, but I said, look, Liverpool are one of the favorites here. If they have no key injuries, they're one of the favorites. But what I find interesting is that, look, with regards to AC Milan, you've not been in the Champions League for a decade. It was always going to take a little bit of time before you really understand how to operate on this kind of level. So it was always going to take time. And you just always felt that even when they went 1-0 up, Liverpool, because of the quality that they have and because of Salah, they were always going to get back into the game. But at 1-1, you never knew what could happen. Origi. Now, here's the thing about Origi. See, I tweeted out. That's when I actually put out this tweet just before Salah scored. I said, Origi, you've now been given a start here. You have to now take it because the notion is, okay, he's all well and good, but he's only good coming off the bench. He's not a starting striker. And any striker that has any kind of self-worth wants to be a starter. You don't want to be no striker wants to be known as a super sub. So you want to start. But the only way that you can start is if you can come up and say, what's up? And Origi came in with a very well, because that was a very well taken goal. Okay, maybe Menu messed up with the handle, but that was a very well taken goal. And the beauty about this win is, yes, AC Milan are still really finding their way, but they're still one of the best teams in Italy. And this was a Liverpool team that no Van Dijk, no Trent, no Jota. So there were a lot of changes, and Klopp used a lot of young people. So this now shows that a second string team, although you still need Salah up in that piece, can still come in and say what's up, man. So look, man, Hassan, you look at this, man, and can you just finally admit that? So, also forgot, Liverpool are the first Premier League side to go through a group stage with a 100% right record. So Liverpool, they won and this was a group that was called the group of death, and this was the supposed tough group. So the supposed tough group, Liverpool went through with a completely 100% record, man. Hassan, let's keep it real, man. Your favorites, keep it real.
Bro, relax. We're just trying to live. We're just trying to live, bro.
100% record, man. Keep it real, man. Keep it real.
Okay, cool. Listen, we're one of the favorites. We're not more favorites than Chelsea, but we're one of the favorites. In it, you gotta respect the current ECL winner.
Now we're making progress. So you do admit that you're one of the favorites in this, then for sure.
When you have 6 CLs, you cannot be one of the favorites. I mean, when you got 6 CLs, it comes with the pressure, man. It comes with the pressure. So we're one of the favorites, but Chelsea still live, and
relax.
Still
we have
live.
to be said. No, but okay. Looking at Origi, do you think that Origi deserves the start now?
No, the thing about Origi is, listen, he comes off the bench and he does amazingly, but when he starts consistently, first of all, he's not better than Jota, so he shouldn't start ahead of Jota. Mane, I told you LDO's finished. LDO, like his first touch, his footballing ability, that's all gone. That's all gone. His finishing's back. I'll give him that.
What has happened to Mane, man? Because it's like the guy used to be so sharp. Like even that 1v1 he basically overran it. The ball was bubbling and everything. Like,
yeah, his first touch is gone now. Just his overall play is finished. His finishing from last year improved massively. His finishing improved massively, but his overall play is crap. But Origi, I just think, bro, I think Firmino and Alisson once said in like a Liverpool vid, they'll ask who's the most lazy player, and they both said Origi straight away. So Origi, I don't think he's one of those guys that are he's pushing to start. I think he's just happy. He's chill. I'm on the bench at one of the biggest clubs in the world. I come on, I score a goal. I think he's just happy. He's happy with that, which is a bit weird to me. But
my thing though is that if you're a striker, should you really be happy just being a super sub? I mean, if you're a Liverpool fan, you don't care. You're like, wow, we have a guy who can come in and do a job. But if you're a striker, shouldn't you push try to really be a starter in a team? Like, then because that's a loser's mentality if you're just happy to come on for the freaking bench.
Yeah, I know. But Origi, listen, he will start for a lot of other teams if he left. If he went to Chelsea, he'll be their best Belgian striker. If he went to Tottenham, he'll be their listen. He could play for a lot of good teams, Origi, but he likes coming off the bench, and it's working, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But on the game now.
So talk about the game.
Yeah, did Pioli not know they had to win this game, or did he think, we can both go through by getting a draw or something? Because bro, Milan they were looking poor, bro. They weren't looking good. I mean, I think apart from the goal, which was a mistake by us, I think Minamino was a mistake at the front post and it was tapping. Milan didn't do create much apart from until the 85th minute they started attacking, which is crazy.
But do you think it's Pioli's fault or the team just isn't that good?
No, Pioli, bro. When you had Brahim Diaz starting, did Milan have the whole team starting basically? Had the first team starting. You can't score against Nico Williams, Nat Phillips, Ibra. Come on, bro. Ibra's getting locked up by a dude called Nat Phillips. No.
But look, my thing though is,
and they're top of the Serie A. HH. This is the number one team.
Then the question is, how good is the Serie A?
Yeah, which is
Napoli, Juve, Chelsea slapped them 4-0. Napoli not even in the Serie A. Atalanta, they can't even beat Young Boys. So my thing is, how good is this year? Because you can say, I just think that there is a massive golfing class between Liverpool and AC Milan.
Yeah.
And AC Milan, remember, this is the first time they're at this level for a decade. And you have to have experience playing on this level because going from Serie to Champions League is a huge leap. It's a massive leap.
Yeah.
Because as Milan, they're a good side, but look, if one of your strikers is a freaking 40-year-old. No offense to people, but your striker is a guy from an old folks' home. What hope do you have? Yeah,
literally. Shout out to Salah got it. Salah, man, inevitable.
Hassan. You see, this is the thing about you see the constant. We have to be realistic. You have a goal scoring demon on your hands.
Yes.
And my thing is, as long as Salah is in that team, Liverpool are there. You people want to avoid Liverpool.
Yeah, bro.
Because as long as Salah's on that pitch, Liverpool are a serious threat because this guy can score from nothing.
Bro, I think he's on 20 goals already in all competitions. That's not including assists. 20 Gs. I think only Lewandowski's got that much. And Lewandowski played in the Bundesliga, which is not known for defense. But Salah, man, he's doing his thing. But shout out to the man the match. That's Konate. Konate, man, he's a player.
Yeah, he looks good, man. Konate looks good. The guy looks good.
He's a player, man. He's a player. But shout out to Milan finishing fourth. I mean, that's crazy. We'll speak.
Wait.
We'll speak on that.
You can't give him a shout out, man.
No, you got that. But we'll speak on that terrorist who's still alive. I don't know how. At the death, he's still alive.
Who? Wait, who is this?
That Simeone, that terrorist.
No. Actually, no. That's actually even a good step. So look, let me just finish with Liverpool. My thing here is that look, Liverpool finished top. I think that you cannot sleep on the achievements of being the first Premier League side to go through an entire group stage unbeaten. That's amazing. And we can't be revisionist. When the draw was made, everyone said that this was the toughest group. That's what everyone said. It was the toughest group, and Liverpool won every single game.
I thought we'll top it, but I don't think we'll win every game. I thought we would.
When I saw the group, I knew Liverpool would come top, but I thought that it would be a bit. I didn't think Liverpool would beat Atletico twice.
Yeah,
I thought that maybe Liverpool would most likely beat Milan twice. They definitely beat Porto twice, but I didn't think they'd beat Atletico twice. And how easy that they'd. Oh, look, the game in Spain. If Griezmann stays on, who knows? But still, Liverpool were very easy. So look, my take here is that I have to put Liverpool as one of the fem
No,
favorites.
we are. Like, listen, I can't avoid that. We are.
You
We are.
can't.
I can't.
Like they've performed to, and the thing here is that you see, league wise, I still give the dot to Man City, but a
Yeah.
Champions League, you just need that good first team. You see, a league, you need a squad, which I think that Liverpool may still be ruling because they have not really reinforced their squad. But for a Champions League, bro, there is no team here that Liverpool can fear. And for me, I would love a Liverpool Bayern game. Wherever
Oh,
they meet, I would love to see what happened against Liverpool and Bayern because I think
yeah.
that them both at
That'd be
full strength will be
crazy.
an interesting game.
Listen, I remember when we did the hangout for the group stage draw,
Yeah.
and I said give me Atletico. That's the only team that I didn't want in the knockouts. That's the only team, and thank God we got them in our group. So hopefully they match a City or PSG or Chelsea. So that's the only team that tactically I don't like playing against. I don't like. But apart from that, PSG, Bayern, any other team, I'll take them on happily.
All right, let's get some dubs. So your boy Suleiman says, Porto, you literally had one job. We'll get there.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll get there because I am shocked that Porto at home you lost to Atletico Madrid 2-0. I am shocked that happened. Your boy Abdul, get ready for December 8th, says Atleti not being in Europa League is much better for Barca. So Abdul, so you're still twerking for Europa League. And I told you, I still think Barca are going to make it through, man. So praise so.
Lapdo, man, lapdo.
Your boy Josh Bourne says, Liverpool literally beats the crap out of teams. Liverpool fans, whoa, we're not that good. Let us live. Josh, I think I finally gotten, it's been hard, but I finally gotten Hassan to actually admit that their favorites. Liverpool, you can't hide the fact now. Like, the team is too strong. Players are too strong, and Salah is going from strength to strength. So, any Liverpool fan that tries to hide now, you're just being a moron. They are now.
It's always, man. It's always.
And from your boy Christops Adrejon says, Barca getting colonized tomorrow. I don't think they will. Everybody's assuming that they're going to get colonized, they're going to get destroyed, and so forth.
Bayern have like a lot of injuries, I think.
No. And for me, I just feel that somehow, some way, these guys are just going to end up surprising a lot of people, man. But put it this way: if Barca go through, which will be second, and they run into Liverpool,
yeah,
don't come
to the field
than 4-0. It's going to be worse than 4-0. So let's bring in this one now, man. Here we go. And now look. Can we just admit here that Mbappe is carrying these guys? So, I mean, can we please admit that Mbappe is carrying these guys? And like, look, thing with Messi is he is doing what he was brought here to do. He wasn't brought here for Uber Eats. So yes, 2.9% conversion rate is the worst in Europe. I get that.
Yeah.
But it is. He wasn't brought here for Uber Eats because I say that if Messi leads PSG to a Champions League, nobody will care about him scoring like 4 or 5 goals in the Uber Eats. That's one. Anyone?
Well, the CR7 fanboys, the fanboys will CR7 fanboys.
Yeah, no, and those guys are a bunch of losers.
Yeah.
But my thing here is, I'm still not fully sold on PSG because, like, yes, it was a great performance. Messi and Mbappe did their thing. Club Brugge are about 3,000 levels below a team like Man City. So there's nothing I saw from PSG that convinced me that coming into second, if you face the wrong team, you can go through. Because Ajax exists out there. Because if PSG run into Ajax, they run into
no. Ajax won't beat them. Ajax won't beat them, HH. I mean, Ajax are doing good, but Ajax, did have any individuals apart from Anthony, he's a good player. You know.
But you can say the same thing when they pimp slapped Real Madrid back in a few years ago. Because my thing is that Ajax don't have the individuals that PSG have, but Ajax are a team. And if Ajax team play PSG, okay, I actually think PSG can beat Ajax, but Ajax can also beat them as well. Just
they could.
Because when we did this in the hangout, everyone in the hangout said that Ajax can beat PSG, and I was like, I just don't trust Ajax because they don't have individuals. But PSG shouldn't feel overconfident if they were to draw Ajax. That's all I'll say. They shouldn't
be confident of anyone. They have no right to be confident of anyone.
Look, bro, Hassan, the way Chelsea I'm moving,
Oh
man.
no, relax, HH,
the way
relax.
the way
You
bro,
can't
the way
deny
Chelsea are moving,
you're
man.
one of the
Because look,
favorites. You can't deny it.
my thing is
You
that
are
look,
their favorites. Come on, bro.
look, man, I don't like look West Ham tax. But look, with as I said again, look, my thing is it's so funny because this Neymar thing might be a blessing in disguise because what
Yes.
you may find is PSG's best front three is Mbappe, Messi, and Di Maria. I think Di Maria brings a lot more to this team than Neymar does. Neymar, I don't know what he's smoking. I don't know where his head is at. He just does not seem as sharp and as on point as everyone else. And for me, the team functions and flows a lot better with Di Maria in the team because Di Maria, for me, Di Maria right now is better than Neymar. Like, that's what the
Yeah,
shock
but
me to say. So right now, Di Maria is a better player than Neymar.
yeah, a lot
I'm
of
not gonna
players are though. Neymar is not looking good. He's not looking
no,
good.
no, no, no.
He's already half retired, so I can't really take him serious. So,
Like the guy is not looking good at all, man. So um that's just me keeping it real, man. So I mean, look, you look at PSG. Does it look like a team who, if they, because club, it doesn't matter. If they face a real team, how much hope do you have in these two saying what's up, Mbappe and Messi? Mbappe has been going as well, has been balling, man.
yeah. Listen, Mbappe is doing his thing, man. That's the only real. I think he currently he's their best player. I mean, Messi is Messi, but Mbappe is carrying this PSG team. But if they face us, Bayern, they can't face City. If they face Chelsea, I think any of those three teams, yeah, it's wraps. It's wraps. I mean, Mbappe is the only outlet. Think about it. He's the
No, no,
only
no, no,
outlet.
no, no. For me, for sure, Mbappe has been the best player, like hands
Yeah,
down. Anybody that denies that is just a hater. He has like even Messi apologists who say, "Oh my God, look at what." No, 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 no. Mbappe has clearly
yeah,
been
yeah,
the best player, and Mbappe has been carrying this team, and Mbappe has been carrying Messi for sure.
yeah.
He's been carrying this entire team.
And if you look at PSG's midfield, I think it's only Marco that really has an influence on games. And
Yeah,
Wijnaldum,
yeah.
shout out my boy Genie, but the PSG fans are not liking what he's doing. But
No, no, bro. Like the guy had like a 1v1 man, and the guy screwed that up royally. Man, I was like, bro, man, it's
so
not. I mean, it's not
if
looking
you're
good, man.
relying on like an injury prone midfielder in variety, which is good, but you can't rely on him consistently. Then they're not really. And Pochettino's a bum. I already said Pochettino is a bum manager as well. So put all that together, bro. They should just pray they get like a sheriff. I don't know. Sheriff can't go any team like
Oh,
that.
no, 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 no. The Sheriff are in Europa. Like,
Yeah.
put it
Or
this way.
see that shit group where Sporting,
Yes,
Dortmund, and
wait, let me see. If PSG get that group with Sevilla,
yeah,
Salzburg, and so forth, then they're good. Apart from that, there are a lot of tough first place teams that I'm not sure that PSG want to get, especially if they're moving the way they're moving right now. But look, all I'm saying, man, is that I think people, man, please, 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 can you give Mbappe his flowers?
yeah. Listen,
Because
he's
this
doing his
guy,
thing.
he's
He's
pretty
doing his
much
thing.
playing his last season at PSG. This is pretty much his last season. And I just think that, we need to give him his flowers because the guy is saying what's up. The guy is saying
Yeah,
what's up, man.
and HH Marquinhos needs to leave that club, bro. He's too good. He needs to leave PSG, bro. I think he's just wasting his career in Uber Eats, bro.
Like I say, Marquinhos is tier one. The guy
Yeah, he's
is
good,
a
man.
excellent defender that can also score goals as well. But the guy is an excellent defender. But you know what's the thing with Marquinhos? He'll never leave because I just think that look, he enjoys the life at PSG and the whole Paris thing. Because the thing with Marquinhos is the same with Thiago Silva. Before Thiago Silva joined PSG, he was probably the best. He was at least top three defenders in the world. Like
Yeah,
Thiago Silva, AC Milan was an amazing defender. Like I remember, this guy used to defend all four positions in AC Milan. He was
yeah.
literally just defending by himself. He moved to PSG. We could no longer rate him because, like, how can we rate you based on just a few games in the Champions League? Because we can't rate you playing an Uber Eats. So all those years, Thiago Silva's now come back to Chelsea and look at how good he is. So guys are now being reminded about how good of a defender Thiago Silva is, but this is like a much older, way past his piece.
Peak,
Thiago
yeah.
Silva, who is still money. So it's just a shame that Marquinhos, you're in a league where we can never, because people will never really appreciate Marquinhos because they don't really watch
And all
a
the best
lot of the
attackers in your
games.
team in that league, they're all in your team. So
Yeah. So you're always dominating and so forth, man. Shout to your boy Osasuna, man, who says, Bayern, thank you for Cruz. He has given us so much success that he never could have had with you. I don't think we win this year, but Vini plus Benzema. Um, we're gonna get to Real Madrid, man. We're gonna get to Real Madrid. Actually, let's.
Yeah, you see the G. You see that G, bro.
Bro, no. We'll get there, bro. We'll get there. We'll get to Real Madrid, man. We'll get to Real Madrid, man. Because Cruz said, like, because my thing is that, man, Bayern should never have let's go off Cruz. That made no sense. Now look, they've done better without him, but that has been because I don't know how much he cost. I don't know whether the guys in the chat can tell me how much did Real Madrid get Toni Kroos for, because that has been one of their best acquisitions for sure.
I've said he's the best midfielder of the generation. Every time I watched him, he's always he never has a bad game when I ever watched him. Consistent.
So look, Hassan.
Oh.
I had a dream. I had a dream that we would come in here and clown Simeone. That was my dream. That was my thoughts because when Milan scored, Atletico were bottom. So I thought, oh, bro, like Porto now, because in my mind I was thinking, okay, Porto, you're at home, you now have to score, you now have to win. Never in my mind did I think that Atletico, who we've all been criticizing, had it in them to come and turn the game around. But what this shows is La Liga lives. La Liga lives because Real are through, Atletico are through, and who knows, Villarreal could go through, Sevilla could go through. Because remember, people were saying that, oh my gosh, like, man, what's happening with La Liga right now? Because coming into this, Atletico were bottom of the group, and people were so quick to say that La Liga is not finished. And I was like, bro, man, La Liga could be looking funny in the light. But with Atletico now doing this and Porto fumbling the bag so badly, boom. But here's the thing, though. Congratulations in going through. Unless Atletico face anyone from that bomb-ass group, Sevilla Salzburg group, they're out in the round of 16. Apart from that group, apart from now, if they get someone in that fruit sellers group, then they're fine. But if they don't get the fruit sellers group, bro, they're not beating Liverpool. They're not beating Bayern Munich. They're not beating Man City. So most
and they're
of
not beating Chelsea. They're not beating Chelsea as well.
Bro, relax.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know about that.
You beat them last year. Come on, bro. You can beat them again.
So look, do you think that this is the kind of game in which Atleti look left, look right, they find their ways to the semis? Because look, sometimes that's the story. You struggle to make it out of the group. Atalanta, remember 2020 COVID season, Atalanta lost their first three games, won the next 3 games and made it to the quarters.
Oh yeah,
no. Leipzig made it to the semis. They lost to PSG in the quarters. So do you think that this is the kind of story in which, bro, Atleti now find their ways in the semis?
To be honest, HH, it just depends. It's luck of the draw, but the draw is looking against them. Finishing second, there's a lot of good teams you can play. So unless you cash that check and give it to UEFA, then it's not looking good. It's not looking good. But Porto, I mean, you didn't even have to win the game. You just needed a draw.
Yeah, all they did to do was draw. All they had to do was draw.
You could have just parked the bus and caught them on the counter. I mean,
but I just think, look. See, Atletico is just a very weird team because they're a team who, put it this way, I'm not surprised that Atletico won this game because I know this is what they can do. It's just that what they show is so underwhelming. But when you look at the players that they have, and when you look at the kind of individuals they have, they should beat Porto both ways. And they shouldn't have lost to Liverpool twice. Now, okay, yes, that game in Spain, Griezmann got sent off. Who knows what would have happened if it was 11v11. Yeah. But still, Griezmann, you put yourself in that position. So, Atletico Madrid, for a side who have won La Liga twice, the last 10, 15 years, have been to the Champions League final twice, have won the Europa League recently. Yeah, you should have come in second comfortably in this group. So
yeah, if they had an attacking manager, they'll be second comfortably.
Oh yeah,
Simeone is too defensive, bro. I mean, you could play defensive football, but Porto can't be having 60% possession, bro. Like, who's Porto, bro? Come on, like. For the players you have.
The thing with Simeone is that there's just no balance to the team. Like there is the team just has no balance because it's like you can still be okay. We preach defense. We start with defense, but you don't have to be so ultra defensive. And the issue is that you have so many quality attacking players. You have Correa, you have João Felix, you have Carrasco, you have Griezmann, you have all these dudes. You have Thomas Lemar. You have all these guys who are some pretty good individuals.
Yeah, Rodrigo De Paul as well. So yeah.
Yeah, the Paul. So, but if you tell these guys that, oh no, defend, then you're pretty much taking away a lot of these guys' bites. So
Oh
your
yeah,
boy,
and
so was it
Finn got sent off. Carrasco got sent off, so
yeah, no, yeah,
he's not
so he
playing
got
the
sent
next
off.
round
Yeah,
in the first leg. Okay, yeah, so.
That's a huge loss. That's a huge loss
Yeah.
because there's another one that because we'll get to the Real one. So Taliban says Simeone was a principal at Kabul campus. About other defensive man.
Yeah.
QC8 says maybe it was meant to be M and M nay. Lionel Messi overtakes Pele. Excuse me? Or else would be meant to M.
Meant to be
Oh,
Messi
I
and
get what
Mbappe.
it is. Messi was supposed to be M and M. No,
Yeah,
probably
Eminem.
yeah. No. Maybe with this injury, the funny thing is, let's just see how the games look like right now because they drew the game of the Ubers. But if let's say Mbappe and Messi form a great partnership and Di Maria is a great third wheel, Poch should be like, bro, like you could have a situation where like once Neymar is now fit, Poch is like, bro, like I'm sorry, you have to
But
hold
HT, you know he didn't do that. You know he didn't in the
no,
final.
he
A little
doesn't
bit of
have
pressure.
the balls. He does have the balls. But if he had the balls to be like, if the team is playing really well and functioning well, and Neymar is fit and Neymar's like, no, bro, I've got to bring you off the bench. Like, that would be a whole new load. Your boy Gatlock says, Porto let the Virgins go to round of 16. They flopped. If you have a situation where you are at home, you are at the crib, and all you need to do is either draw or win, you only have yourselves to blame.
Yeah.
You only have yourselves to blame. So Porto, they pump on the back. And yeah, we call them the attacking Virgins and we clown them Atletico. They did it. You know, they to go in so Portugal and so forth, and to get a win, bro, it's big time. It's big time.
Good, man. Good.
Yeah, man. Half's honest opinions, man, says, I'd like to thank the Lord for giving Zad minutes. Oh, Lord.
Did Zad play?
Yeah. Like, he played, he literally played for like 2 seconds, bro. Like you know, the guy was hardly in there, man. And speaking of Zad, man. So this was the game that I pretty much put my focus on, man. So where are we? Yeah. So look, man. First off, guys, do yourselves a favor. Maybe because I retweeted it on Twitter. So do yourselves a favor. If you haven't already, go and look at Asensio's goal.
Yeah, crazy.
It is a ridiculous goal. Like seeing it live, like because obviously I was sort of like lying down and so forth. I actually had to get. I was like, oh! When I saw, I was like, what the freak? Goal was insane. Now look, here's the thing. Inter played well. Inter played well. This is almost similar to the Milan-Liverpool game. Milan actually played a good game. But when you have experience and you just have specific individuals, that's all it takes. Before Cruz scored his goal, Inter were the better team. They had more possession. They were creating more chance. I think like Real had like 30% possession and Inter had 70% possession. So it was all Inter. But I'm like, possession isn't goals. And all it took was for the quality of Toni Kroos to just let me set my cells up, line it up, left foot, bottom right hand corner, boom, they're up 1-1-0. I think as the game wore on, you have to give credit to the defense. I think Militao and Alaba, these guys are top defensively. And you see, Hassan, I'm looking at Real Madrid, and I think it was Red Devil Studio who said that these guys should be put into the hat as one of the favorites to win it. And I'm like, no. But I'll put them tier 2. Like, tier 1, Bayern, Man City, Liverpool.
And Chelsea, bro.
Tier 2.
You can't deny Chelsea and that, bro.
Tier 2 is where you now have a Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So for me, I think Real Madrid, like, I cannot put Real Madrid in the same category as Man City, Liverpool, or Bayern. I can't do that. But I'm looking at Real Madrid because, again, this is the key thing. They got to the semi-final last year. And Vinny has improved. Asensio seems to be saying what's up. Rodrigo looks to have improved. They now have Camavinga. Alaba looks to be a really, really damn good buy. Benzema is still going from strength to strength. But even Luka Jovic is looking all right. He still looks slightly overweight, but even he looks all right. So I just think in this game, like, also, Conte Conte's looking a bit funny in the lights. Simone Inzaghi in his first season got Inter through. In his first season, he got Inter through the groups, and Inter actually looked pretty damn good. Like, this was a game in which Real didn't outplay Inter Milan. And look, even if Barella wasn't sent off, Real still win. They still win. They still win.
Barella got sent off.
Yeah. So basically, like, there was a score for, like, basically, like, Militao defended, but Militao, like, barged him into the hoardings, and then he basically like swung at Militao's legs, and then obviously, if you raise, like, he didn't make any connection, but if you raise your hands, it is what it is. Like, that was the rules. If you raise your hands, it is what it is. So look, by Hassan, I mean, look, I can't. I don't know. Real is funny because in my mind, this team needs that kind of Cristiano Ronaldo X factor. You put Cristiano in this team, they can win the Champions League. Easy. Just put Cristiano in this team, easy. It's a very good team. So I can't give them I can't give them that. But it's Real Madrid. And Vinicius looks good. So maybe you don't have Cristiano, but maybe Vini is just that other X factor that it is. I mean, how do you view Real Madrid?
Listen, Madrid are always good in the CR. I mean, Madrid, you will never want to choose. I'll never choose Madrid or give me Madrid, because even if they're bad, they're the CR match. They're the CR match. They can do anything in the CR. They look good. Benzema's still doing this for Vinny this year. I don't know. Is it the Vin? This is the Vin. No Vinny. This is the Vin. The Vin. But bro, listen. I will not want to face Madrid. Like, if I face them, we'll be favorites and stuff. But it's the aura's all there and stuff. Like, put it like this: they're more favorites than PSG.
Oh yes.
I think if they versus PSG, they will smoke them.
Yeah, if Real played PSG, Real would win.
Yeah,
Real would win. Like, PSG don't want to face these guys because Real would have a game plan for Mbappe and Messi and so forth, and Real Madrid, they'd expose PSG. So like Real would beat them, man. But look, I mean, okay, Hassan, I'll be real with you, bro. They gave my boy 10 minutes of game time. They gave my boy 10 minutes of game time. And like, I just think like it is now getting to the point of actually being depressing every time he calls. It's almost the case of where don't bother. If you're going to give him 10 minutes, don't even bother.
You know what it is? Ancelotti saw a Belgian player come off the bench last game for Liverpool. And he's like, yo, I got a Belgian on the bench, No.
Don't do that, Hassan. You needed to win the game. Real were already 1-0 up, or were they even 2-0 up at the time? So he didn't even need to come on. So I think they were already 2-0 up at the time. So my thing is, Hazard is now coming on when Real. He's coming on just to waste minutes. He's not actually coming on to change the course of the game. He's coming on to waste minutes. And I think this has just been a disaster beyond a freaking disaster, man. That this guy's had, man.
The decline is sad. It's truly sad. I mean, after the season he had at Chelsea, you thought, wow, he's gonna go to Madrid. He's gonna be their talisman. He's gonna replace Cristiano, and he's gonna try to go for that CL. And he decided, to live at drive-thrus and stuff at McDonald's.
But my thing is, I just don't get what happened. That's my thing.
I think it's the mentality. Like, I always heard Hazard, he doesn't enjoy football, but he's just good at it. I think he's one of those dudes. He's just good at football. I don't think he enjoys it.
That's a very good point, man. Because which is why, like, what is happening with him is key, because I think the real thing is that I don't think he actually cares. Like, I don't think he cares that, like, you're not really living up to your standards. Like, for me, he's like, oh yeah, like Madrid, I'll just play a few games, do my thing, and then just like he's unbothered. And I think if you're unbothered, especially at this level, bro, you're not gonna do anything, bro. Like, you're not gonna pop.
But the way he was working for Madrid at the end of the Chelsea season, I thought he wanted to create a legacy or something. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Your boy Daddy Oo says, I have no Twitter HH. Please ignore the way. Oh, geez, okay. Because I thought you were on Twitter, so ignore the weirdo. Because I shall, bro. Hamza Talks Football says, HH, I've been spreading your terms to matches of defeat. Look, bro. Hamza Talks Football. All I'm saying is this, man. if we're talking about matches of football, I would love a lubrication against it. And we're going to talk about Zenit briefly. We're going to talk about Zenit briefly because that's a huge game. But yeah, Hamza, man, spread the good word, man. Spread the good word, my good man. Thank you for the job, man. Miss B Nation, man, says, what if PSG gets Madrid in the next round? As we said, now put it this way. Look, let's just. Real are very attacking. I believe that Real Madrid are better defensively under Zidane than Ancelotti. So
Yeah.
I do feel that it's going to be an exciting game, and basically Real will concede. And I think PSG, by virtue of the individuals we have, will cause them more issues. Over 2 legs, though, I just feel that the better team in Real Madrid will end up winning. And I just think that, just like with what Man City did, I just think that when PSG face a better team, or Inter Milan are a decent team, but Real Madrid are a considerably better team than Inter Milan.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So my thing is that if they face a better team, they will lose. Let's keep it real. Bro, PSG couldn't beat Club Brugge in Belgium. Yeah, you beat them at home, but that's what you beat them in Paris. And even when watching the game, just a Club Brugge are just such an average side. So I would have to go with Real would win.
Yeah, for me, it depends how PSG line up against Madrid. If they start with Mbappe, Neymar, Messi, I think Madrid win comfortably. Because as a front three, like if you're not pressing and stuff, they'll just play you off the park. It'll just be too easy to bring the ball forward. If they start with like a Messi, it was a Di Maria, Mbappe, I think they have a chance. But I still think Madrid. I think Ancelotti tactically will eat Poch.
Okay. Okay, this is weird. So Osasuna, I've sent you the link. So Osasuna apparently is now a Real Madrid fan.
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
shout out Osasuna, man.
Osasuna, now hold up. Osasuna, hold up. Can I just first say that again? People say, okay, how for you are who you breed. No, so you are who you attract. This might be the only football channel where people openly change clubs and happily do so.
I actually never changed clubs.
So you lied.
I've never been an Osasuna fan. Why do you think my name was Osasuna won with 10 men at Camp Nou? Think about it. When Osasuna won with 10 men at Camp Nou, who won the title?
So wait.
We did win the title that year.
So what's fan? Okay, so who are you a fan of all?
I am a Real Madrid fan.
You no. Wow. So you're saying that all this time you were always a Madrid fan?
Yeah, all this time.
What?
Like I support PSV. Like PSV is my hometown team. Like they are my team. But Real Madrid is a team I support, like in the Champions League and things.
So wait, Madrid are your official team, basically.
Yeah.
Official team.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guys,
that's shocking. That's shocking news.
Streets, do you believe this stuff? Streets, do you believe this stuff, or is this cap? But fair enough. Let's just.
I have a Cristiano poster on my on my door wall in the Netherlands.
Why him?
Everything the chat's saying cap. The chat's saying, okay, look, let's just ask you. Look, bro, is the football hot? And it's the wild. It's like the Wild West here. Can Madrid win this CL, bro?
It's possible. I think it is possible. It's difficult because that Liverpool, Chelsea, City, and Bayern are so good. I think Bayern we beat because just by the virtue of Madrid beats Bayern, and that's the way it goes. And I know people will have problems with me saying that, but the history has shown Madrid beats Bayern. We're not Barcelona. We don't get rolled over like that. But I think Man City is a very big struggle. I think Pep would cause us a lot of troubles. I think Pep has Ancelotti's number. I think Liverpool would.
What? Because my arguments for Real Madrid not winning the UCL is that I still feel they're missing the stats padder in the Portuguese game known as Cristiano.
We are missing
the argument
something.
is Vinny, though.
But Benzema, arguably, what you could have is that. Do you remember Kane and Son last season when they were good?
Yeah.
We have something similar where Vinicius is sort of like Kane or Son, and Benzema is like Kane, where Vinicius and Benzema both can score and they can both assist each other. We have an extremely dangerous partnership, and usually partnerships like that, They work out very well. Look at how the partnership of Messi and Mbappe now is going suddenly, now that Neymar's out of the picture. Because the two are the main focus, they have a partnership, it works out. I don't know why it's like that. I can't give you an explanation, but usually what works out is the two, that if you have a pair of players that just constantly assist and goal score, it works out. Now, I wanted to come on here to specifically talk about one thing, though. I want to talk about Papa Perez. The foresight of Papa Perez is insane. Look at our two center backs right now, Militao and Alaba. Militao we bought 2 years ago. Alaba we bought before the summer. We did not know Varane was going to leave. We did not know Ramos was going to leave. With all of that drama in the summer, we were prepared for all of it. Where we have a solid center back pairing, we're not like Barcelona where we don't prepare for the future. We were prepared. We actually wanted to get center backs when we knew that our center backs would leave. We knew we would have replacements for a left back with Ferland Mendy, who actually came in even faster than what was supposed to, right? We had a replacement for Hazard already set in Vinicius because we didn't know that Hazard would flop. But because Hazard flopped, eventually now Vinicius had developed into what Hazard was supposed to be. The foresight of Perez is crazy, where he sees where a problem is going to be 3 years from now, and then he fixes it at the time, which is why we only have maybe one bad season at a time instead of most clubs, which will have multiple bad seasons where they're rebuilding.
Okay, can I just ask a question? So, why did you come out as a Madrid fan earlier?
It was, I don't know. It was just funny. It was honestly just funny. I don't know. It was just for the humor.
It's just so weird hearing you say, look, Hassan, what do you make of this? Is this real, or am I in the Matrix?
I think this is simulation, Agent. I think it's just when the simulation. I think bro, I always thought you were Osasuna fan. I was thinking, how is that Osasuna fan in a hangar?
No, like I have two Madrid. I can literally wear a Madrid jersey. I only own Madrid jerseys. Like I actually am a Madrid fan.
And so you've only been in Madrid.
I can tell you every single Real Madrid result in the Champions League since 2013. If you test me, I can tell you every single one, and I can tell you the goal scorers.
Also, the other thing is that it's just odd that out of you've been on here for at least a few years now, at least a year or 2 years now, and all this time you never revealed that. Oh, I'm a Madrid fan. So all through all the Madrid thing with the Benzema thing, Cristiano, all this.
The amount of research I did to act like I was in Osasuna, you don't understand. There's literally next to nothing on Google about Osasuna. The amount of research I had to do.
Okay, wait, look, man. Let me take some doves. Let me take some doves, man. From your boy, Vlad the Third. Thank you for the dub. If Real Madrid offloaded Zad and his food bill, they could buy Mbappe and Haaland and still have money left. See, Vlad the Third, that's just harsh. So look, my thing here is there is no point in taking shots at Hazard. The guy is getting 6, 8, 9 minutes. It was a horrible move. The move failed. It was a disgrace.
Well, would he take him back?
Was it?
Would he take him back at Chelsea?
Yes, Hassan, I would. I mean, some Chelsea fans think I'm crazy. I would because see, Hassan, my thing here is that I believe that psychologically, mentally, him coming home will unlock something in him. And Hassan, nobody can create in this damn team. Nobody can create in this damn team. So yes, Hassan, I'll take him back. Sue me, I'll take him back. So what? What
I would not say that, HH.
Wait, hold on. Your boy Alonso says, what if the prodigy knocks out Real? Ooh, that's going to be funny.
That would actually be hilarious.
That would be funny. But as I said again, I don't know what you about this. If Real face PSG, Real knock out PSG.
I think we can beat PSG. I think that.
What do you mean by you think? Of course you can. Have you seen this counts?
Have you seen their they still have individuals, and Di Maria is the one that I'm scared of. Like Mbappe, I think reasonably we can deal with because Mendy's a very good defender. Messi, Casemiro's dealt with Messi for years now. But Di Maria, I don't know. Di Maria is the one that scares me. Where if he plays and Neymar isn't playing, that's retired.
No. But right? That's what we're trying to say. Like because me and Hassan were saying that if Di Maria, Mbappe, and Messi begin to really click, Does Pochettino have enough balls to be like Neymar, hold the bench?
Last season, when Pochettino was hired, all the way in the beginning, I said this. I said that PSG will reach the Champions League final this year or next year. I don't stand by this anymore. I said a couple days ago, these guys are not winning shit, right? But I think if something like this clicks, they could maybe reach the semis. I think they could still do that, and then they get knocked out by Bayern again or something like that.
Your boy Josh Pond, thank you for the dub, Josh, says, who had a worse transfer, Zad or Coutinho? Remember, he won trophies.
It might be Zad. Coutinho won the CL.
Yeah. And also, he scored in that 8. It's basically Coutinho scored 2 goals in that 8, so at least he did something of note.
Well, he done it against Barca, though.
So, did Coutinho ever have... Wait, no, hold up. Did Coutinho ever had a back heel assist in a game? Did he have a
No, I'm saying Coutinho scored against Barca after they bought him for 150.
I'm pretty sure Coutinho also has a hat trick for Barcelona.
I mean,
your boy Miss B Nation man says Militao lives best centre back at the moment. No. I still feel best centre back. Right, I do like Skriniar, bro.
Skriniar is a good ball.
Skriniar is a damn good centre back, and you can't look past Van Dijk. No. You can look he's
Marquinhos as well.
Skriniar, Marquinhos, Van Dijk. But for me personally, I would say Marquinhos is the best right now in the world. He's the best centre back in the world now. But Militao is getting there. Just that I still see a few mistakes in him, but he's taking his mistakes out. Militao has actually ironed out his mistakes. Your boy Amos K says, when PSG lubricates the knockouts, don't say super team. What makes you so sure that the PSG, aka the LSG that we've been looking at, is going to lubricate or do well in the knockout stages, man? Like, I have no idea why you think that. So, guys, look, man.
Well, I just want to say, like, there was someone in the chat that was saying they didn't believe me about being a Madrid fan because I was shitting on Vinicius earlier, like before. Like, that makes me more of a Madrid fan because when he was playing like shit, I was criticizing him.
You were keeping it real.
Yeah,
and he was playing crap. That's keep it real.
He was terrible.
Wait, I was saying, is there anything else you're hiding? Since you came out with that, is there anything else you want to let us know?
No,
are you a billionaire? Are you rich? Are you an alien? Do you know the future?
No, I work at a restaurant. There's nothing rich about me.
Oh, why? You're like a waiter or a?
Yeah, I'm a waiter.
Man, no. Those jobs. I would say, like, man, being a waiter, it's. I was like, how do you balance all those plates on like your hand and your elbow and stuff, man? I never know how you guys do that. Okay, look, Ajax, man. So he didn't break the record. I think he was 1 goal away from the Cristiano record. So I think he finished with 10 goals.
Yeah,
and I think the record is 11. So Lewandowski can still break it. But look, so here's my thing with Ajax. Amazing what they've done. Perfect all the way through. So the only guys. I believe that. Look, we'll get to Barnes. So Ajax joined Liverpool in being the perfect guys. I'm still not sold on Ajax going all the way. Great display, great performance, and what they've done. I believe they get to the quarters. Them finishing top, I'm looking at the teams who finish in second. If they avoid PSG, see, Atleti is tricky. They should beat Atleti, but Atleti is it depends what Atleti shows up. They should beat Atleti, but I could easily see them beating Atleti. So if they avoid Atleti or PSG, I think they get to quarters and it's quarters max. They don't get past the quarters. Hassan, what do Ajax talk to me?
Yeah, man. I think only PSG. Who else finished second that are good? I mean,
so Atletico.
Juve can finish. Chelsea. Chelsea can. I say Juve is going to finish second, so Chelsea are going to win.
Inter just finished second as well.
Inter.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I was saying, like, Inter could be something.
Inter, man.
The thing about Atletico,
that'd be a great game, man.
Thing about Atletico,
like Benfica, it would be easy for them. That break group would be easy for them. And who was the other group?
Atletico. I think Atletico can shithouse it, man. The Ajax team look like they're young.
Kind of game
I tell you now, Atletico beat Ajax. 100%.
Do you know what would happen?
Their experience.
Ajax will outplay them. Atletico will just score. They'll just find a way just to score. So Ajax will pass, beautiful football, pass, blah, 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 and Ajax will just defend, and they'll just
Ajax
get
has
it.
a problem with
and you use the
scoring the first
experience as
goal.
well. Yeah.
Like when the struggle is always the first goal. Once the first goal comes, they steamroll. But the first goal, if it doesn't come, it starts getting more difficult and more difficult. And Atletico is the kind of team where they will not give the first goal away.
They could beat Juve. I think they'll beat Juve.
Oh yeah. No, they'll beat Juve.
I think quarters. Listen, they're a good team, man. It just depends on the draw, but they can get to quarters. For me, it's quarters max.
Quarters
If,
max.
if they get to a semi, that'd be crazy. But quarters.
No. I mean, if they get to the semis, that would be amazing. That would be amazing because you see, 2019, it's like many teams were in transition in 2019. Juve were still trying to figure out Cristiano. Real were trying to figure out life without Cristiano. And that was we should have Hassan, we should have had Liverpool Ajax. We should have been a great final. Liverpool would have won, but that would have been an amazing final one if it was Liverpool Ajax. That would have been a great game. But
they bought it, so
I thank you. So your boy Pochettino out says, Golden Vod.
That's
guys.
Dutch for good evening.
Oh, okay. Get that PSV supporter out of the hangout. It's Ajax time. Get ready, Madrid, Bayern, PSG, Juve, etc. This will be fun.
With all of these 5-0, 6-0 wins, they're only 2 points ahead of us. So I don't know what these guys are talking about.
But look, see, here's my thing about Ajax. You see, if it's me, I like what Ajax represents because they represent coaching. No superstars, no big names. These guys coaches. So I would love Ajax to go far. Because basically, this is why it's so annoying what they did against Tottenham, because Tottenham just ruined everything. Because
Tottenham is the best game, dude. You don't understand how upset I was that Ajax was going through. I was pissed. I don't care this a Dutch team.
But see, that's you as a biased PSV fan. The footballing world wanted to see Liverpool against Ajax. Two quality teams play out a great footballing game. But it was so frustrating that Tottenham just ruined that. But look, you have to just say to yourself that as frustrating it is that they stick to their plan A, they are amazing to watch. They're a great team to watch, and they play good football. So, I would not know. I mean, I would love for them to go for, but I've got to be realistic. If they get into the quarters, we're now seeing you face Liverpool, face Bayern, face Man City. Now, maybe if the chips fall well, you may get a pretty good quarter. Because it may be a case of where there may be a shock in the round of 16 or something, and on your lap is, this may be a beatable team. So you could have a situation where like one of the teams from the Fruit Sellers group beats one of a heavy hit in the round of 16. So you're faced with like maybe a Salzburg or a Sevilla in the quarterfinals, and maybe you can make the semis. But I feel that probability-wise, you'll face a heavy hitter, and this team, as good as they are, can't face a heavy hit. If they face a favorite, which is most likely in the quarters, I don't think they can make it. But if they do, I would love for Ajax to make the semis. I think it'll be great. Man.
Yeah.
Your boy Detroit's Rock City Man says, makes sense now. All that Bayern hates. Hashtag Osasuna is a brick. Hey.
Yeah. I think he's got to change it in now.
I don't hate Bayern. I just disrespect them because they're always our bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Osasuna, what's your name now? It can't be Osasuna because you're not an Osasuna fan. So you got to change your name.
I mean, at this point, I think Osasuna just sticks. Like, I think it just kind of sticks.
No. I mean, like, I'll put Atletico Madrid fan, but I'm so used to saying Osasuna that's I can't.
Osasuna is fine. Like, I'm fine with it.
So, Kule Axel says, if I was Core, I would be suing Osasuna right now. Oh, no. You see,
Core and I are different.
Core is different.
Yeah.
At one point, I think Core was a Dortmund fan.
Yeah, he was, and he went to Bayern straight after. I mean, Core's been around. He's been around the block. He's been around
AC Milan fan.
He's been to every league, HH. He's done in every league.
Yeah.
He's been to every league.
Here's the thing. I never believed that I was an Osasuna fan. Core actually believes that he's a Bayern fan, even though he is a Barca fan.
Oh man, yeah. Core, that dude is different grade.
Go back to Barca for man. God, they need.
Okay,
you,
so
man.
guys, look. Okay, let me be real with you guys. I'm scared. I'm scared.
For
I'm
who?
worried about Zenit.
Oh, stop it, HK, stop it, man.
I'm worried about Zenit, guys.
Just see your favorites
Yeah,
are
okay.
scared of Zenit. Come on, bro.
Streets. Okay, streets. See, I don't like to reveal myself, but I say, I think they say like as men, we need to be one with our emotions and share emotions with one another. I'm scared because I'm looking at our West Ham game. I'm looking at the fact that it was a tough win. Remember, that game against Zenit, it was tough. It was only 1-1-0. Because I am looking at 0-0 and Juve win and Chelsea screw it all up. And
HK, you don't believe that. You don't believe that. So you're being pessimistic now. You're being pessimistic. Bro.
As that, I don't want a situation where Chelsea screw this up and on Monday, the guy's like, Chelsea FC Bayern. I don't want that. I don't want that on Monday.
But the Luke is back, bro. The Skywalker is back.
That would honestly be a hilarious moment if you actually got Bayern. Oh,
I mean, I don't want that. So, okay, look. So, Hassan, honestly speaking, don't reverse, please. I beg you.
You're the one that reverses.
Honestly speaking, Chelsea Zenit, do we say what's up, or is this a potential banana peel, man? Please be honest, man.
Bro, can you even name one Zenit player? Who are you scared of?
Salowski.
Is that even a real player? Look,
that just made it up.
That felt like a sauce, bro. Listen, you're gonna lubricate Zenit, bro. Zenit.
Whoa! No, lubricate. Relax, no.
Bro, you're gonna lubricate Zenit, bro. Did you see the amounts Nish last game?
No, Hassan, see, you're not being real. You're
no. Listen, actually, I'm being real. No bias.
Okay, if you're being real, the first game, which I believe was at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea only won 1-0.
The first
and
game
they're very tough. Chelsea's last game, they lost to West Ham. Chalobah is out. Chilwell is out. I think Kante is out. Bro, Chelsea have very key injuries. Very a lot of injuries.
Zenit play like they have injuries, bro. Who was Zenit, bro? You got Mount, you got the Timo, you got. Well, he's actually passed out in the West Ham game. That's not bro. I'm not.
The moment he said Timo, now I know you're being funny. Now I know you're being funny.
He scored in a CL semi. What more do you want? Did you see Ziyech's pass? Did you see Ziyech's pass?
He stole Havertz's goal. The ball crossed the line.
Okay, did you see the Ziyech's pass in the West Ham game? And Mount Nish, bro. Zenit are not ready, bro.
Okay. Chelsea also. I'm sorry, Chelsea Zenit. What happens, bro?
It's always hard going to Russia. It's always hard going to the Eastern countries because the travel time is so long and the conditions are different. I think Tuchel is strict enough of a manager that he's not going to let that affect them too much. Obviously, it's going to affect them, but I think Chelsea, it's difficult to analyze such a game because it's so obvious that Chelsea are the better team.
Yeah.
But Zenit, it's just the kind of game where, in the group stages, the top team usually just drops points in, once in a while. Let's say it was Prime Barca. This never happened, right? But theoretically, Prime Barca and then 3 other teams. Prime Barca would win all their games except maybe a game in against Shakhtar or something away from home, right? Because that's just kind of a slip-up game. So I think Chelsea will get the win, though, with all that said, because I think they have enough quality just in terms of their players in general. I think, they don't have any attackers. Whatever. I think Zenit's defense is weak enough where a player like Havertz, a player like Mount can come up with 1 goal. I think Mount has hit a bit of hot form. So, I think Chelsea will get a 1-0, 2-0 win, but they're not conceding. That's for sure.
I pray that you're right, man. So from your boy, Salvation Army Food Reserve. Wow. South Africa.
No, Salvation Army.
Salvation Army wishes to inform that. Do you know? Okay, will this? Do you think that these food jokes will ever stop against Hazard? Will there ever be a time where this food joke stop with Hazard?
No.
I'm surprised nobody has made the connection between Hazard and Rashford.
Oh.
Well, now they will.
Now they will. See, Also, don't give these clowns ideas, man. Dennis Boer, Football Hub member, man. Dennis Boer, well, thank you for being a member, man. It says we can never underestimate Atleti in the round of 16. Atleti is a weird ass team. It depends what Atleti shows up. If Atleti wants to play for football, you want to avoid them, and they're a team to avoid in the second place. But if Atleti now start doing that BS and start doing all that crap, then no, they're not a team to be taken seriously. So for Atleti, it depends on which Atletico Madrid decides to show up. So guys, look, man, before we get out of here, man. Now, guys, hear me out, because this is going to be the last time that we'll discuss this before the game.
You got super chat.
Oh, okay. Shout out to your boy. Kristaps Adreson says, I watch Russian football and Zenit suck.
So I told you. One more.
Kristaps, I'm not falling into your trap. I respect Zenit. I am not falling into your trap. I'm taking that game with a grain of salt, and I'm fully 100% worried. So no, I don't.
Why has he got a Soviet Union flag? Come on, bro.
Nah. I don't trust. The guy can be from the Soviet army. I don't care. The guy can be Putin's child. I don't care. So guys, here's my thing. Bayern will win, but it's not going to be as simple as you think. Benfica gonna draw against Kiev.
Yep.
Benfica. Oh, so Hassan, you actually believe that?
No. After what happened today when Simeone survived, it's over, man. But
I just because everybody is assuming that Barca, I feel Benfica going to screw. Now, I think someone sent me something on Instagram where Nagelsmann said that don't worry, we will not rest any of our players. We're going to play our strongest teams. Benfica greets Dora. Well, we're going to play a good game. So look, and as Hassan just rightfully said, this is just going to be like Porto. Liverpool pretty much put it on a plate for Porto. We've done our job. We beat Milan in Milan. All you have to do is draw or win at home, and you're through. Porto screwed up. So Bayern, they will do what they need to do, and for benefit will drop us. But guys, is there a realm? Is there a world in which Barca can beat Bayern?
Yes, there is a world, but that world is in a parallel universe. It's in more for the other dimensions.
Hassan, that's nice to Barca. I don't even think in parallel universes there are any worlds where Barca beats Bayern here.
So you say that there is no chance, no conceivable chance that they beat Bayern.
No, that's not happening.
You know what, guys?
Barca need to find the 7 Dragon Balls, bro, and then
you know what?
Wish for a dub.
Guys, you know what? I'm going out on a limb here.
HH, go on, HH. Listen,
do I have to play the receipt that I played on Sunday again?
No,
do I have to play the same receipt?
I'll say it, guys.
HH, learn, bro.
Barcelona beats Bayern.
We tried to stop him, Barca fan. Tried to stop him, but
no. Barcelona beat Bayern Munich, and I must say 2-1.
Rest in peace, Barcelona. Rest in peace,
Everybody is
Barcelona.
so assuming they lose. I say Barca. I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say? Benfica, Kiev is going to be 0-0. Barca going to win 2-1. I'm going to say. Okay, Hassan, what's your score?
Bro, after what you just said, it's going to look dirty now. You said Barca win 2-1 and then they lost 8-2. So now...
No, stop it. Hassan, history doesn't tend to repeat itself in that way in football. It doesn't tend to repeat itself that. Okay, Hassan, so okay, tell me the scores in both games.
Okay, I know Lewandowski needs 2 goals to break the record, innit? So he's getting minimum 2.
I doubt he'll get it.
No, you heard Muller, bro. Okay. I'm not even going to give Barca a G, bro. 5-0 Bayern, bro. 5-0 Bayern.
Wait, they're not going to get a goal. Come on, give them 1 goal, man. Come on.
Bro, shout out my favorite rapper, Memphis, but well, your beats not going to help you in this match, bro. Your beats are not going to help you, bro. And for Benfica, please, 1 job, bro. 1.
No, but come on. Hassan, they're going to screw up. They're going to screw up.
What's the point of teasing us like this, HH? Just give Barca the win next time. What the hell? What's the point of teasing us to the last match?
Look, what is it? The streets want Barca in our Europa League. They do, because that would be a hilarious stream. And I'm not sure. Well, Ricardo said he'll show up, and I know Suleiman is going to show up regardless. But you know what? I just think because we want it so badly, because it would be so funny, it's not so
Yeah.
Osuna,
I'll say 1-1 in the other game, man.
Oh, Benfica Kiev. Also,
Yeah.
what happens in the Benfica game and the Barca game, bro?
I think well, Barcelona are losing. That is 100%.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's
well,
I don't know if I have to even explain things, but I think Barcelona lose, Bayern win. I think it will be something like 2-0 though, nothing like too special, right? It's not like Bayern are trying to like lubricate them crazily. Like, you know, they have, this game doesn't matter. They have injuries that they need to worry about, right? It's like they're not trying to get themselves injured. So 2-0 or something like that. But the real game is Benfica Kiev. Now, the thing that pisses me off about this group is that, do you remember Seferovic's miss in the last game against Barcelona?
One of the worst misses of the
now,
tournament.
think about this. Benfica, in their qualifying match for the Champions League, in the last match at home against us, PSV, we missed an open goal against them.
Oh.
So the hilarious thing would be, we miss an open goal so that Benfica goes through. Now, if Benfica were to miss an open goal, and because of that they don't go through, it would just I would feel so sweet inside. It would feel so good. But I don't think it will happen. I think Benfica are good enough to beat. Well, it's not that Benfica are good enough to beat Kiev. It's just Kiev are complete garbage. I think it will be 3-0. I think it will be pretty easy. If it gets late, maybe it will get 1-0. But Kiev are not scoring. Barca are not going through with 2 goals scored in the damn Champions League group stage. That's not happening.
That is embarrassing. Big Barcelona.
It's 2 goals. Okay, wait. Let me see. Boy, Rossinaran, thank you for the dub. If Haaland wasn't injured, Dortmund qualify. Well, it is what it is, man. But you probably true. But my thing that even if Haaland was there, Dortmund don't go far enough. Dortmund just don't have a team. And
you said the dark horses, so you said there were dark horses. I remember that.
But
shout out Hummels, man. Shout out defense.
I said there were dark horses when Sancho was there, but no, not now. Rashford, food campaign FC. Zad playing after being fed food. #happy. #rehab. Did someone just create a username after Osasuna just mentioned?
Wow. People are working overtime, man.
Bro, people are working overtime. Guys, look, guys, I will be on Twitch for the Chelsea game. Lord help me, please. And I'll be also on Twitch for the the basket game. So, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. On that note, I'll see you guys on Twitch and back here on YouTube. Peace.
All right, cool.